Mhm. So, yesterday we have discussed about the stored procedure, right? And how we can process, how we can pass the parameter values and how we can write a syntax that we have discussed, correct? Okay. Today we will discuss few more details. Okay. Here we have a values. Yesterday what we have given. Okay. So create or replace procedure name, and this is the our parameter. Okay. So if you see here, we have given two parameters here. Okay. And this is the declaration of where we are going to use the variables. Okay. So here, if you have defined any parameter value, here you don't require to assign the declaration because already you have declared here. So those same value we should not require to give any value. So intermediately, whenever you are giving here, right, to store the value after calculation, that you have to declare here. Okay. So like this, whatever values here we have given, right? These three values we have declared. In case if you want to give any other values, then we need to add one more declaration here and we need to apply the logic. Okay. So like this. So here, right? Whenever you write, in case if there is any a requirement to add any variable, then you need to first define that variable and again you have to add it here. Otherwise, your script will not allow. Because while executing script, what will happen? That will check whether my procedure syntax is correct or not. Whenever the syntax checks right, here it will see variable added, but it was not declared at the time. At that time, it will fail. Okay. So the declaration is very important actually. So here when you are declaring the value means, so that you are going to use. In case if you have declared the values, but you have not used here, then it is okay. In if you are using, if you are using the variable here, okay, and if you are not defined here, then it will fail. And if you have future purpose, you have added some variables in the declaration, but those didn't come, I mean you didn't get any requirement to use that variable, then it's okay, not an issue. Okay, that also it is fine. Now we will see how we will get the some other conditions we will check, like so this is enough actually to print the values or to just pass the parameters and all. So now in the next step, what we will do, we will create a conditions. Hmm? Okay, this is our things, right? So now I have, now what I'm going to do, if I'm passing the variable. Okay, how I am going to pass the variable is, if I am going to pass two variables. Okay, if this 10 equal to 10 matches, then I say that yes, values are matching. If I pass 10 equal to 20, then this condition is not matching, right? Okay, 10 means yes, exactly it's same, it is matching. If it is 10 equal to 20 means the condition is false. So that I want to print the values. So what we have to do? So this is something we are applying the conditions. So what we need to do? Either you need to write a if condition, either you need to write a case condition. So these two conditions you need to write. So now what I'm going to do? I'm just preparing here. Okay. SP underscore better standard format. Okay. SP underscore conditions underscore hmm, condition checks. Hmm, hmm. I'm just giving same first value, second value, it's the same. And here, what I'm going to do, you just check. Because here I don't require any parameter variables. If you require, I will add it. Hmm? Otherwise, I will remove. Begin. Hmm? Now, what I'm going to do, first I will declare one variable, declare hmm, uh, job start date. Hmm? It's a date function. Hmm? Here, okay, job start date. I'll give all are small. Get date. Or else, let me see whether current date will work or not. Let me see whether it will work or not. Yes, this will work. Whether I need to give like this or this. Yeah. Hmm? So first what will happen? This date, it will store the current date in this job, and as well as now I'm going to create I want to print the value, right? So for that I need to give again condition status hmm, output string. Okay, because I want to store some value, right? What value I want to store? This value true false I want to store, right? So that is the reason. Now condition, okay, condition equal to hmm, if a first value equal to if first value equal to second value. Okay. Hmm? Then I'll write it here. Hmm? Then true. Hmm? Just I'll give true. Okay. And else false. Hmm? And if. And then okay. Return return where I have given. I'll use this string here. Okay. Return. Hmm? Output value is okay. I'm just giving this condition. Okay. If I want to print this value, for example, hmm, that we will see. First, let me use this. Okay. Hmm.
Nó bằng cái à? Cái nào mắc lắm? Nói đi mắc làm gì được. Mình đây là một đâu rồi.
महबूब म्यूट में रख बा first value. What is the failure here? Syntax error. This one. Why this is failed? If is it the same condition? Hmm. Let me see. Where is this and if then so is it correct? Let me write if instead of if let me write a case statement. You are familiar with case. Case when okay, f value f value equal to yes value. Then oh, else false and okay. This is the code and let me execute this return. Okay. Sorry. Hmm. Function SPHX successfully created. Okay. Now call SPHX X 10 comma 10.
Conditions ana.
Hmm?
Conditions.
Conditions. Hmm. Output value is true. Now I want to change little bit. Okay. Charging rack. 1 second. First value and second value is same. Okay. I will execute this one. Okay. What happened? Condition. Condition. Condition output y. Okay. Was executed or not? Condition output.
In a condition output, there is a F and letter F.
One second out. Yeah. First value and second values are same. True. Okay. But now if I give you 20 here. Okay. But something I don't like this statement. First value and second values are same. False. Something no, right? Question mark and question mark. I'll give like this. So that we can say yes, whether is it question mark means it will show you properly whether it is false or true. Otherwise, it is just a statement, but I don't like that statement printing. Say no, yes, false. We can say that yes, first value, second values are same, question mark. If it is yes, true. Otherwise, false. Like this, you will get the condition. So this is how very simple one case statement we can see this entire statement. It will run under this will execute and it will store under condition output. Okay, and then it will return into a it will print the value under output. Okay, this is how you need to do. Fine. So now here we can write greater than or equal to. We can write greater than. You can write any conditions. Okay. So what you have to do? You need to write greater than, less than, whatever values you want to give. You can print those values. Okay. This is how you need to practice. Now I don't like to give you the spoon feeding. Spoon feeding means what? Again, I can go and give the greater than and print that value. Yes, 10 is greater than 20 or 20 is greater than 10. I don't want to give like this. You need to practice this kind of questions. So I don't want to give again less than. Yeah, 10 is less than 20. 10 is less greater than 5. Something I don't want to explain you all these things because I'm just giving you the one example. Now what you have to do, you need to practice by using the equal operator, by using the greater than, by using the less than, by using the greater than or equal to, by using the less than or equal to, not equal to. So these type of things you need to practice. Okay, so this is how you have to do the operations by using the case statement. Okay, now what we need to do now in the next session here is, okay, so we need to see how we can select the data, how we can print that value data. Okay, so that we need to check. And real time, do we prepare like this? Means yes, sometimes we prepare like this also. Sometimes this is case statement also, it will help. Okay, now we are storing the value. Okay, what value we are storing here? True, false. Okay, these two values we are storing under this output and we are printing that value. Okay, but there are cases, okay, you don't require to store the value. Okay, but the condition it says if it is incremental load, then execute this query. If it is full load, execute other query. something like this, you will get the requirement. At that time, what you need to do, you have to prepare the case statement or if condition. Inside that, you need to run the DML statements. Okay, so here we have a view. Okay, we have a materialized view. We have a stored procedure. Now, this stored procedure, what is the main use case? Means here you can write DML up DML statements like delete, okay, and update and insert you and alter whatever operation. Not only DML, DDL also you can use in the stored procedure. But in view only select statement it will be allowed. Okay. Otherwise, what will happen if you want to store the data from one table to another table by using view means view it will not allow. You need to, even if you write a query, but if you create a view, again you need to write some DML statement to load the data into another table from the view, right? So why I am telling this, because you should not have any confusion here. Okay, why especially we need to have this stored procedure. Stored procedure is developed for to perform the ETL transformations. ETL transformation means what? Extraction, transformation, and loading. Okay, so it will extract the data from file, from table, or anything, and the data loaded into the table. So similarly, here this ETL the stored procedure, it will execute the DML statements or whatever line by line. Okay. So that if you give line by line SQL statements and that execute one by one. Okay. And if you want to print any value line by line, yes, you can print that value as well. So you can give the you can enter the details into log or whatever you can do. Okay. So using this stored procedure is very crucial for any project because you should know how to write. So here, if you know the syntax, it's enough. Okay. Because all are already you have practiced join conditions, views, and everything you have already practiced, right? So how you can write the condition, how you can implement the ETL logic, that is very important. Okay. So if you know this syntax, then it is enough actually. Okay. But there might be some additional things will have in the stored procedure, like this case statements, if statements, looping things. Those are important to see. Those we need to understand how we can write these things so that you can apply the ETL transformations very easily. Okay. Are you guys clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Anna.
Okay. Yeah. And will you able to practice other operators like equal? Huh? Already we have discussed equal, greater than, and less than. Will you practice?
Okay, Anna. I will practice.
Not only you, everyone.
Yes, Anna, we will practice.
Okay. So if you guys practice, then I will go to the other topic. Otherwise, I'll explain again equal, less than, everything. Okay. Okay. So this is one thing. And the other one is, I'll show you one more thing. Okay. Now I will write a one more case statement.
Anna, please explain if conditions, simple if condition. I will practice yesterday, but I didn't get any output.
Okay, within 1 minute, okay, call going to disconnect. Okay, please rejoin once again. Once this call